At number 5, how about the Chicago Blackhawks, a potential top-line centerman in their first overall pick this year? Kirby Dach. They selected him in 2019. Yeah, he's 18 years old, ranked 9th right now out of 50 players in our NHL Network research department's top 50 ranking. Kirby Dach joining the likes of defenseman Adam Boqvist, defenseman Ian Mitchell, Nicholas Baudin, and Philip Kurashev, a centerman, 4th-round pick in 2018. When you look at the Hawks, they're similar to a team that, like the LA Kings, right? A team that's won and won multiple cups in the last decade or decade and a half. And sometimes that's good then, but then that core group gets a little bit older, right? And they have to rebuild.
Yeah, that's been a big thing for them, has been because of the salary structure of this team, too. Where do they – sometimes seems like you've got to steal from one area to feed the other as far as the forwards and the D. So here's a situation where, I'll be honest, I thought they were going to draft Byram in the draft, and they didn't. They Kirby Dach. Yep. But then I'm started thinking about it. I'm like, well, listen, you got a team who's won 3 Stanley Cups with Jonathan Toews, so they draft a very good forward on both sides of the puck. They have very good deep prospects, so now they can start to look towards building their forwards a little bit more and adding those players into the mix where you need players that can make an impact because you have a lot of money tied up in superstars there in Chicago. So I think it's great. You get a reliable player play on both sides of the puck, a little bit of a Jonathan Toews-like and Kirby Dach. So I think it'll serve very well for them.
Were you surprised by the trade they made this summer with Buffalo? Alex Nylander in exchange for defenseman Henry Jokiharju?
I think it's a great trade. I think it's a great trade for Buffalo.
Yep.
Today. We'll see how this trade
could be a good one.
Could be a great one for Chicago because it could be a lot like Dylan Strome trade with the Arizona Coyotes. Because listen, again, I'm going to say it, when you have teams that have so much money tied up with their superstars, and this is one that's front and center, the Chicago Blackhawks. I've always been a firm believer on you need players that are either A, on entry-level contracts, or B, reclamation projects that you're getting on a discount. This could be a little bit of both here. And Alex Nylander, because things got a little stale in Buffalo with him. He is a player that has great bloodline, high talent, but hasn't really worked out yet. But then you put him into Chicago's format where they're allowed to play, they're allowed to make mistakes, they're allowed to score goals. They're playing with some pretty high talented players, and a Patrick Kane, a Jonathan Toews. You've got the players around you. This could be a really, really good move here for Chicago Blackhawks.
All right, could be good. The Chicago Blackhawks, those 3 Stanley Cups, they'll take those, and they'll take number 5.